The Republicans have controlled the White House for 8 years. Would we be better off having 8 more years of that policy of the Republicans for 8 more years? Would we be better off?
Low taxes, strong national defense, and good economic growth? Yeah, I'll take that.
But no, that's not what we got. We have an economic catastrophe
Chris,
on our hands after the last 8 years.
You know, maybe
we have nobody buying anything. We have nobody selling houses. Nobody selling cars. Stock prices going through the floor.
If you want to get into the whereases of this, we can go back and take a look. No, I'll tell you what was bad. The sneak attack on our economy, the dress rehearsal that was the debacle of IndyBank when Chuck Schumer helped get that started, and the guy in the background, George Soros, manipulating all the currency. You want to keep that going? That's what's going on here. The fact is,
you mean the economic situation we faced right now is the result of not of the administration policies?
Go take a look at what Paul
JD, you can talk fast, but I don't know what you're talking about. Are you saying that Bush economic policy isn't where we got today? I don't understand what you're talking. George Soros, what are you talking about? You're not talking about the fiscal and monetary policy of this administration.
Go back and take a look at what Paul Kanjorski said on C-SPAN a couple of weeks ago about how the economy got in the mess it was in. I'll tell you this, on balance, 6 of the 8 years were strong years. Did we have a meltdown? You bet. Do I want to see a meltdown continue? No. No American wants to see that. But to have you set up a narrowly defined area where you can say, aha, I got you, and I really should be running for the Senate against Arlen Specter is a moot point, Chris. I'm trying to set up for the common good. And maybe that's why Specter went for the package after all.
But, Chris, this is why Barack Obama
JD, I think it's a let me go back to Harold Ford. It's a reasonable question.
This is why
when someone criticizes the president's policies today, they ask them would they prefer the policies of the last 8 years. I think that's a good question.
The country